Don't tell me you don't have time. You have Netflix time. You have scroll on your phone like a zombie time. 1 hour. That's all it takes. 1 hour a day can turn you from average to unstoppable. But most of you would rather stay broke than commit. Imagine this, 1 hour a day. That's 4% of your time. Invest it like a ruthless operator, and it will buy you a future 99% of people will never touch. In this video, I'm going to show you how 1 power hour a day will flip your life from pathetic to legendary. But you've got to be all in. Success doesn't need 10 hours a day. It needs 1, done relentlessly. 1 hour, laser focused, committed, like your life depends on it. That's the brutal truth nobody wants to hear, because it's not sexy, it's not flashy, it's not overnight. It's work, it's repetition, it's showing up when nobody's watching and doing the same damn thing with precision, discipline, and fire in your gut. That's what separates the amateurs from the assassins. You think the top dogs are working 20-hour days every single day? No. They're strategic. They built habits. They built systems. And it started with 1 hour of unshakable focus over and over again. They carved their names into history by doing what others couldn't stick to for more than a week. Consistency is the grind that compounds. It's like investing in your future, but instead of dollars, you're investing discipline. Every rep, every action, every repetition is a brick in your empire. And guess what? Most of you never lay more than 5 bricks before you give up and start whining that it's too hard. That's why you're stuck. The world doesn't reward intensity. It rewards consistency. Anyone can go hard for a day. Anyone can fake it for a week, but show up day in, day out with 0 applause and 0 comfort, and that's where the growth is. That's where you evolve. The gym rat who shows up tired, sore, and pissed, but still hits the weights, he wins. The entrepreneur who sends cold emails every morning, even when there's no reply, she wins. The writer who bleeds onto the page daily, even when the words don't flow, that's the one who becomes immortal. It's not about talent, it's about grit. You don't need genius. You need guts and a damn calendar that proves you showed up. Your excuses don't matter. Your feelings don't matter. What matters is the scoreboard. And the scoreboard is built by consistent action. No matter the weather, no matter the mood, no matter the setbacks, you don't negotiate with your dreams. You show up and earn them every single day. When you build that muscle of consistency, you become a machine. You don't think, you execute. You don't wait for motivation, you move with discipline. And while everyone else is still talking about what they want to do, you're stacking wins. Quietly, ruthlessly, unstoppably. You don't need a miracle, you need a routine. You need that 1 non-negotiable hour every single day where you step into the arena and swing like your future depends on it, because it does. So stop chasing hacks. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Pick a time, pick a task, show up, and then do it again and again and again. You won't feel the change after 1 day or 5, but one day the mirror's gonna reflect a savage. One day the world's gonna call you lucky. And you'll laugh because it wasn't luck. It was consistency. Relentless, ruthless, unapologetic consistency. That's how empires are built. Don't waste your hour doing busy work. That's what broke people do. They check emails, shuffle papers, tweak their profile pictures, and lie to themselves that they're working. That's activity without productivity. That's motion without progress. That's why they stay average. You've got 1 hour. 1 weapon, 1 bullet. You better use it like a sniper. not a blindfolded fool firing in the dark, hoping to hit something. This is where focus separates the winners from the weak, the elite from the mediocre. You pick one high-impact activity and you murder it every damn day with surgical precision. That's how you move the needle. You don't need to do everything, you need to do the right thing. Every empire was built on a few key moves executed relentlessly, not 500 things done half-assed. You think Bezos built Amazon by responding to DMs? You think Elon's building rockets by reading motivational quotes all day? Hell no. They found their needle movers, their game changers, and they obsessed. They focused with fanatical discipline. That's what you need. Whether it's mastering sales calls, building a business, learning a high-value skill, or investing with intent, you find your thing and you go all in. You don't dabble. You dominate. It's not about what you could do, it's about what you must do. And if you don't know what that is, stop everything and figure it out. Because until you know your highest leverage action, you're just spinning your wheels, confusing movement for meaning. 1 hour of focused, high-value work beats 10 hours of distracted, diluted nonsense. You know it. Deep down, you know what really matters. You know what will push your mission forward. So why the hell aren't you doing it? Excuses, distractions, fear, all of it is noise. Kill it. You can't afford to spend that hour doing crap that doesn't move the mission. You want to change your life? Then that hour has to be holy, sacred, untouchable. And during that hour, you're locked in. Not multitasking, not browsing, not checking likes. You're executing, you're making the call, writing the code, closing the deal, recording the content, sending the pitch. That's the work that matters. The work that builds empires. And here's the truth. If you can't commit one focused hour a day to your future, you don't deserve success. That might sting, but it's real. Because the people who win, the killers, the kings, the legends, they're not necessarily more talented. They're just more focused. They don't get distracted by shiny objects. They lock in on their target and pull the damn trigger. Every day. So I'll say it again, don't waste your hour. Don't play business. Don't do what feels easy. Do what gets results. Pick your one high-impact activity and destroy it. Do it until it hurts. Do it until it's boring. Do it until you win. Because at the end of the day, that one focused hour is the difference between a life of regret and a legacy of greatness. You don't need more time, you need less garbage. That's the truth no one wants to admit, because it's easier to blame a lack of hours than a lack of discipline. You think your problem is not enough time? Bullshit. The real problem is you let distractions run your life like a circus. You scroll, you check, you reply, you act like a slave to everything around you, and then you wonder why nothing changes. The winners, the killers, the people actually building something, they don't live like that. They don't ask for permission to focus. They eliminate distractions with ruthless aggression. Kill distractions, not manage them, not reduce them. Kill them. You get 1 hour, 60 minutes. That's your war room. That's your weapon. But instead of guarding it like your life depends on it, you treat it like a casual moment between chaos. You leave your phone buzzing like a damn slot machine on your desk. You have notifications popping up like fireworks, and you wonder why you can't get in the zone. That's not bad luck. That's bad leadership. Self-leadership. You're letting outside noise control your inner empire. And guess what? Empires built on noise crumble. Lock your phone in another room. That's not a suggestion, it's a commandment. You think you have the willpower to ignore it while it's beside you? Don't flatter yourself, you're human. Your brain is designed to chase novelty. One buzz, one ping, and your focus is shattered. That 1 second turns into 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes turns your power hour into worthless garbage. Lock it away, put it in a drawer, turn it off, throw it in a safe. I don't care, just get rid of it. When it's execution time, there should be nothing within your reach that pulls you away from the mission. Tell your family, your dog, your neighbors, this hour is war, and mean it. Set boundaries like your future depends on it, because it fucking does. You teach people how to treat your time. If you let interruptions slide, you just trained everyone around you that your dream is flexible. You just told them that your empire can wait. That's why you need to draw a line in the sand, close the door, hang a sign, put on noise-canceling headphones. Do whatever it takes to make it clear this hour is non-negotiable. No calls, no texts, no casual chit-chat. This is execution time. This is where you move the needle. You don't answer unless someone's bleeding. You don't explain, you act. Because if you can't protect 1 hour, one hell do you expect to protect your business, your goals, your legacy? You say you want success? Prove it. Show me you can protect your time like it's sacred. Because here's the truth. If you can't protect your hour, you don't want success bad enough. You want comfort. You want convenience. And comfort builds nothing. Execution builds empires. Strip away the noise. Go to war. Every day. In that 1 hour, you're either leveling up your mind or you're executing like a killer. There is no in between. It's not time to think about it or plan for later. That's loser talk. 1 hour a day is a gift, a weapon. Either you sharpen it with knowledge that turns you lethal, or you swing it and hit the damn target. You read the right books. You devour the strategies of winners. You listen to mentors who have actually done something with their lives, not broke friends who have opinions but no results. You cut the noise. You silence the background static that 99% of people drown in every single day. You don't waste your sacred hour on TikTok clowns selling pipe dreams while dancing in their pajamas. You want real? Then study the real. Success leaves clues, but you've got to be smart enough, hungry enough, and savage enough to chase them down and extract the gold. But learning alone isn't enough. Education without execution is just glorified procrastination. Some of you are learning yourselves into a damn coma. You read all the books, take all the notes, watch all the videos, but never do a damn thing. That's cowardice in disguise. In that hour, if you're not learning with the intent to apply, then you're wasting time. You should be executing like your life depends on it, because it damn well does. You should be making moves, sending those cold emails, making the sales calls, creating the content, building the product, pitching the idea, breaking things and learning fast. That's execution. That's how winners play. This hour isn't about perfection. It's about progress. No fluff, no fake hustle, no sitting at your desk pretending to work while scrolling social media in another tab. That's why you're broke. That's why you're stuck. You don't need more hours. You need 1 hour where the world disappears and it's just you versus your potential. The lions don't need a full day to hunt. They need a window, a moment, precision. You want to change your life? Then show up for that 1 hour like it's your last. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to do the work for you. You either educate your mind or execute your mission. 1 hour a day, 365 hours a year. That's over 9 full-time weeks of transformation. You think that doesn't matter? That doesn't move the needle? Then you're delusional. 1 focused hour can change your income, your mindset, your relationships, your destiny. But only if you're willing to stop playing small, stop making excuses, and start using that time like a weapon. Educate, execute, or stay exactly where you are, average, bitter, broke, and forgotten. The choice is yours. You don't manage what you don't measure. Every hour, track it. What did you do? What result did you move toward? Winners track, losers guess. This is a business. Your life is a business. Treat it like one. Audit yourself like your future depends on it, because it does. Let me tell you something blunt. If you're not tracking, you're not serious. You're pretending. You're playing entrepreneur, playing success. And that's why you're stuck. That's why you spin your wheels and wonder why the results never come. You want growth, you want wealth, you want a new life, but you can't even write down what the hell you did yesterday. You think the top dogs are winging it? No, they know exactly what they did, what it cost, and what it returned. They operate like machines, high-performance machines. Every minute is accounted for. Every result is tracked. And that's why they're winning. You want to know what separates the elite from the average? The elite measure everything. They track time, output, habits, emotions, revenue, diet, sleep, mindset, you name it. Because clarity breeds results. You can't improve what you don't measure. How the hell can you get better if you don't even know where you are? You think success is some magical event that shows up out of nowhere? No. It's engineered. It's built brick by brick, and every brick is measured and logged. Start with your power hour. Don't just do it, record it. What did you do in that hour? Was it high impact? Was it aligned with your goals? Did it move the needle forward? Write it down, rate it, score it, and be ruthless with yourself. If you wasted the hour scrolling or pretending to research when you are really just avoiding real work, call it out. Track it anyway. Don't hide from the truth, face it. That's how you grow. That's how you course correct before another damn year passes you by. And don't just track your hours, track your progress. Weekly, monthly, quarterly. Are you getting better, stronger, faster, smarter, richer? Or are you just repeating the same mediocrity on loop, convincing yourself that you're working hard when all you're doing is staying busy? Wake up. Busyness is not productivity. Movement is not progress. Execution is. And execution without tracking is like shooting in the dark, blind, stupid, ineffective. Turn yourself into a data-driven animal, not emotional, not dramatic, calculated, strategic. You want success? Treat it like a war campaign. Know your numbers, know your patterns, track what works, and kill what doesn't. This is how champions are made. This is how legacies are built, not on hope, not on good vibes, on data, on action, on relentless tracking of results. Because here's the truth. If you're not tracking your life, someone else is, and they're winning while you're wondering why it's not happening for you. Audit yourself like your future depends on it, because it damn well does. 1 hour a day can change your life if you stop making excuses and start showing up like a savage. It's not your lack of time, it's your lack of discipline. Fix that, and you fix everything. Now get off your ass and make that hour count.